So this monitor over here, all right, that's the this monitor over here is the Legion Lenovo Y27Q-20. This has been my primary monitor for the past, I'd say, year and a half now, and this has been great for both productivity, both office work, gaming, and some video editing while I'm here working on this channel. Stay tuned to see if this is worth it at the end of the day and if these tech specs are going to be right for you. So I used to have a 750 Ti running with a 1600 AF, and that was running this monitor over here. That's a Dell U2419H. Sorry, I had to look that up because these monitor names are a little bit odd. It's a 24-inch 1080p monitor, and I believe it's 60 Hertz. And it was primarily used just for my office work, but it was fine for gaming. But I think the biggest thing was it wasn't a bigger monitor, which I wanted in the end. Luckily, I've been fortunate enough to get a 30 series card, and I wanted a bigger monitor, both in terms of spec wise and to be able to be more immersive by playing Cyberpunk 2077, as well as Halo and some other FPS titles too. Then one day, as I was browsing on our Build a PC sales, I saw this monitor come up and decided to give it a try because it was comparable to both the Dell S27Q-20 and the LG 27 GL850-B. Again, these monitor names are very odd, as they are both similar in the panel size, but those two were always out of stock about a year ago. And I know Lenovo isn't known for the monitors, but I figured why not give them a try, as they have pretty good reputation for their laptop and Lenovo Legion gaming laptop series. Lenovo Legion lineup is their gaming category, and that's geared primarily towards gamers, obviously.
Well, duh.
With higher tech specs as well as a more sturdy stand, and it comes with a premium price because of that. For my personal needs, I knew I wanted a larger monitor, and the 27-inch was where I landed on. Comparing this to the 24-inch monitors, you get 26% more viewing area. As well as being a larger monitor, I knew I wanted higher specs, and this monitor comes in at 2560 by 1440p resolution. Now for work, I do read a lot of documentation and text, so productivity was important for me, along with a dabble of video editing. Having an IPS panel and a high refresh rate at 165 definitely helps. The monitor itself is pretty much plastic all the way around except for the base, but we'll get to the bottom of that later. As for the design of the monitor, it's got fairly thin bezels and a very visible Legion logo at the bottom, which makes that part feel a little bit thick. The buttons here are nice and tactile as they provide great feedback. The monitor comes with a heavy-duty stand made of metal, but it does take up a lot of real estate. When the monitor is lowered to its point on the stand, its height reaches 2.5 inches from the desk, and at its highest point, it reaches up to 17 inches in height. It's also got a good tilt angle from -5 to 22 degrees. I'm not a fan of the stand's look in general. It's got a very gamer design with these holes and very harsh corners. I prefer a more minimalistic look. Let me know down below in the comment section whether you like this kind of stand or whether you'd like a more minimal approach. Speaking of minimal, it does have support for VESA mount, which I usually put it up here. As for the I/O, it's got support for both HDMI 2.0, DisplayPort 1.4, a USB upstream to connect to your PC, because it does have two USB pass-through on the side, as well as an audio pass-through, and a headset holder. The panel itself is great for watching content with its color accuracy from up to DCI P3 98%, and it offers 10-bit for those who are working on both video and photo editing sessions. Assuming your card supports it and your computer supports it, you're going to have to change it via the control panels. Additional features you can change within the on-screen display are preset color temperatures, USB charging when the monitor is in power saving mode, as well as for the gamers there are some presets. And along with that, you can up the response time too. With this overdrive mode, you can overclock your monitor with its normal setting with the 3 millisecond response time, then the extreme one for the 1 millisecond response time. To sum it all up, I do think this monitor is worth it for its price tag at the end of the day. However, I wouldn't pay for it at its full price, but if you can catch this on a sale, I think it's great. It's been wonderful to work with from my office standpoint and a gaming standpoint as well, along with a bunch of content consumption too, for both YouTube, Netflix, Disney Plus, whatever you want to watch. I think the biggest jump for me was honestly just going from 1080 to 1440p resolution. I don't have much to nitpick about this monitor. If anything, I might want more USB ports on the side, but that's just me being picky as I have an ITX PC. If you've made it this far and you've enjoyed the content, definitely drop a thumbs up down below, as well as I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.